Ach, jetzt muss ich die ganze normal machen. Ja, ich mache es einfach mal. Sagt mir einfach mal, was ich machen soll. Oder ich werde wahrscheinlich als erstes...
Alright.
Ich mache das mal weg hier.
Before dinner,
Kann ich das? Nee,
I was
geht gar
going
nicht.
to investigate my
Schade.
mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Wir werden schnell noch das Rätsel lösen. Und dann werden wir, saufen gehen. So. Mit ihm reden wir nochmal. Ist natürlich doof, dass wir Kapitel normal machen müssen.
You still have any room left?
My son, this
Kann ich auch nicht abbrechen?
is the most difficult of all in
Nee,
my
kann ich nie abbrechen. Das ist natürlich ärgerlich, Leute.
Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Das müssen wir langsam sagen.
Well,
Möglicherweise.
I must admit, Your Eminence, indeed it does worry me.
I understand, but continue to have faith in Sarah. You'll see, I'm sure, that in a few
Kann ich
days
überspringen.
we'll all be laughing together.
That's all I hope for, Your Eminence. But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
If I said to you, where all eyes size you up, would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for, Louis, but it makes me think of the portrait gallery.
There's a gallery here? Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery. You'll see it, Louis. When you get there, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word, then I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
Meine Vermutung ist die, wenn wir jetzt mit der Lady gesoffen hätten bis zum Umkippen, dann wären wir wahrscheinlich auch in den Mordfall reingekommen, weil wir wahrscheinlich... Oder wir wären mit tot, weil nämlich wahrscheinlich, vermute ich mal stark, Schlafzeug drin war.
The lock is surrounded by
Okay, achso.
a circle.
Weil ich vermute mal stark, dass in dem Alkohol, deswegen sagte sie ja den letzten Schluck, dass der vergiftet war. Das vermute ich stark. Und wenn wir jetzt mit der Saufen tun, dann wird dasselbe mit uns auch passieren und wir sind beide tot oder wir sind besoffen neben ihr und alle denken, wir haben sie umgelegt. Deswegen werde ich mich jetzt anders entscheiden und werde mich für den netten Spaß mit der jungen, hübschen Frau machen. Werde mich ein bisschen mit ihr unterhalten.
Amber crystals.
So, was haben wir hier? Da wartete. Okay, wir gehen jetzt rein in die Galerie. Ich sammle jetzt auf die Schnelle die Sachen ein. Oh, war ich hier? Ah, hier war ich gar nicht dran. Schaut mal, Leute. Gegenstand. Ach doch, das hatte ich auch eingesammelt. Okay. So, die Bücher hatte ich von durchgelesen. Brauchen wir nicht. Auch genommen.
Pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Das, okay. Seiten der Enzyklopädie. Sehr schön. Die habe ich vorhin übersehen, ne? Kann das sein, Leute? Kann ich noch nicht lesen. Okay, wir gehen jetzt mal rein. Und dann werden wir das mal schnell durchspielen. Jetzt weiß ich ja, wonach ich suche.
Where all eyes size you up.
Und dann schauen wir mal.
Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
So, ich mache jetzt mal ein bisschen schneller, Leute. Okay, da habe ich noch genug drin. Okay, hier war nichts. Hier war auch nichts. Da war nur ein Bild zum Angucken, da war noch was.
Fragment of amber.
Da war Bernstein.
Ah, François Ier.
Das Bild.
Receiving the Holy Family. A painting by Raphael. The Song of Roland.
Das habe ich vorhin auch nicht, ne?
Feeleth his death is near. His brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
Okay. Dann sind wir jetzt hier bei dem Rätsel. Das haben wir ja vorhin schon gelöst einmal. Achso, wir müssen zuerst zum Medusa. Deswegen ging das vorhin nicht. Okay. Da ist noch was. Das knacken wir mal.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Edelstein. Oder Erdsternchen. So.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern? And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
So, wir werden das jetzt mal so einstellen, wie wir das vorhin gemacht haben. Statue drehen. Ich weiß ja nun Bescheid, wie es geht. Nee, das ist der Schwachsinn, was ich hier mache. Entschuldigt bitte. Zum Schild. So, und jetzt gehen wir zu ihm hier hin. Zum Schwertheini. Den drehen wir jetzt zur Medusa. So, währenddessen nehmen wir hier jetzt noch mit. Das Buch.
The Origin of Myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa. Hang on.
Französisch.
This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Okay.
Hang on. This version is significantly
Die
different from the
Punkte
regular
mitnehmen.
one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa.
Hatten wir schon.
While
Mist.
some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
So, und dann werden wir ihn mit dem Schild, den wir da vorhin schon gedreht hatten, schräg wieder in den Raum drehen. Und zwar zum Schwert. Und hier rüber und die Laterne umstellen. Und zwar zum Schild. So, jetzt geht's los. Okay, das haben wir nun gelöst gehabt.
Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
Ich weich mal aus.
I was feeling a bit peckish. I went in search of the kitchen and I ended up here.
Your sense of direction is mind-boggling, isn't it? Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same looking. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams. At your service, madam.
Habe ich jetzt vielleicht was versaut? So, ich lasse das mal alles aus hier. Mal gucken, ob sich das jetzt stark verändert. Das nehmen wir noch mit.
Looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes. Written by Mortimer himself.
Jetzt reden wir noch mit ihr. Ich hoffe nicht, dass ich das mit der Antwort verbockt habe.
A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Diebstahl? Vielleicht ist Mortimer
Maybe
unsterblich.
Mortimer is immortal or capable of living for a very long time, like Methuselah.
A first smile. Careful.
Ein erstes
Keep that up
Lächeln.
and soon you'll end up laughing.
Carry on sprouting inanities like that, and indeed I might. These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
And how do you know my mother was interested in this room?
I didn't know, I just supposed she was. And you just confirmed it. So, do you think she found what she came for?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know.
Unsterblich?
We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? How did Lord Mortimer get all this? It's just crazy.
Secret connections, money, or a well-kept family treasure passed on from generation to generation. Who knows?
That would mean some of Mortimer's ancestors lived before Jesus was born. I
Okay.
wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Okay.
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar.
Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you
Wait, just-
expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything
Truly.
you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little.
If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
Okay.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Ja, weiß ich. Von vorhin noch.
You think your scathing wit protects you, but in fact it makes you blind. No sooner have people introduced themselves than you already see them in a bad light. You play the part of a strong woman, and yes, you are a strong woman, of course. But what I see is a sensitive young lady who lacks self-confidence. Stop adopting a defensive posture, and you'll see just how quickly new doors will open.
There is some truth to what you say. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Yes, it's perfectly clear.
Ich weiß es
You're
zum
already
Glück.
working with someone.
Ah, well spotted, Louis. I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare,
Ich
believe me.
weiß es.
Come on, don't stop now that you come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler, so your
Eine Frau
partner is
und deine Schwester.
your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows. When it comes to getting results, you are very good, I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh, now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes, you can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Okay.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my
Okay.
sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
Okay. Hat sich ein bisschen was verändert. Ich habe ein bisschen andere Fragen gestellt,
So.
habt ihr gemerkt?
What do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
So, und da haben wir uns von anders entschieden.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Oh.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
So, vorhin haben wir uns entschieden für sie hier und haben mit ihr getrunken, haben nicht weiter getrunken. Sie ist ausgerastet und einen Tag später ist die Polizei reingekommen oder die Armee, Napoleon und sein Kommandant da und haben uns festgenommen wegen Mordes. Jetzt werden wir die Alte mal stehen lassen, die werte Lady, und gehen zu
Excuse me,
Emily.
Elizabeth, but some very urgent business has cropped up. We can speak tomorrow.
No, Louis, don't leave me alone. They've come back.
Good night, madam.
So, jetzt ist die Frage, wie kommt sie um? Erfahren wir das schon? Oder wenn
Well,
wir...
well, Louis, you took your sweet time. What did our poor Elizabeth want?
She probably wanted to chat more about my mother.
Really? So Miss Adams is somehow linked to your mother?
In a way, I guess she is. But I thought all of that could wait until tomorrow.
That young girl seems very...
Emily? Have I misunderstood something here? What are you doing in my room?
And for a while now, the question has been nagging at me.
And that explains why I now find you here in my bed, Go ahead. Ask me the question that's been burning at your lips.
I know your mother was here to meet someone, but I can't figure out who.
Oh. So that's what's been hiding behind all this.
We are both members of the Order, Louis. Let's try to be honest with each other. I have followed with great interest your affair in Paris, in connection with Mr. von Borchardt. You managed to steal something from him, if I'm not mistaken.
Kann ich gar nicht. Okay, kann ich nicht.
Are you
Ah, gut.
talking about the Book of All Mysteries? Al-Azif?
That's right, Louis. A valuable bit of plunder, isn't it?
Yeah. When we finally found it, we took it.
And where is the book right now?
Amazingly, it's right here. Mother took it with her when she came.
This is quite fascinating. But just what did Sarah expect to accomplish here?
Ich mach mal das hier.
If only I knew myself. My mother always takes a sly pleasure in telling me as little as possible.
Oh, poor little Louis. Your mother hides things from you. That's not very nice.
No, it's not nice at all. And you? What were you supposed to do once the book was found?
Give it to our sponsor, of course. Sir Gregory has more than one card up his sleeve.
So you mean home is playing both sides?
Right. Enough chatting. Come and join me instead.
Na klar, machen wir einfach mal. Können wir nicht wegen Mordes angeklagt werden. Oder sie ist jetzt tot.
I have to go, Louis. I don't want anyone finding me here in the morning.
You're right. Well, have a good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow, rested and ready.
Sure thing.
Okay. Passiert das gleiche wie vorhin. Ah nee, anders diesmal.
Lord Mortimer?
Monsieur de Richet, at last we meet.
Okay, ganz andere Geschichte zu Ende. Aber die Episode scheint auch zu Ende zu sein. Okay, das ist sehr interessant. Und wir haben ihn kennengelernt. Das ist sehr interessant, muss ich ehrlich gestehen. Heimlichkeit. Schwester knacken. Machen wir das hier voll. Okay. Das war's gewesen mit der ersten Episode. Ich werde die Tage nochmal den Rest machen oder nochmal die andere Storyline durchgehen. Und heute Abend dann mit Surviving Mars geht's weiter. Ich denke, also ich gehe von 19 Uhr aus. Und somit würde ich erstmal sagen, schön mit Öl, danke fürs Zugucken und ich hoffe, ihr seid nächstes Mal wieder dabei. Lasst mir gerne einen Kommentar da. Und ja, das war's. Ciao, ciao, euer Berliner.